Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky are preparing to take the court Wednesday night for the first of their final 5 games of the 2025 season. What was supposed to be a step forward in Reese's second year has instead turned into one of the toughest campaigns in the franchise's history. The Sky have managed to win only 9 of their first 39 contests, leaving them at the bottom of the Eastern Conference and dangerously close to finishing with the worst record in the entire league. At the moment, only Paige Buchers and the Dallas Wings sit below them in the standings with a 9-32 record. The former LSU star has not hidden her frustration. According to reports, Reese expressed dissatisfaction with the state of the roster and the way the organization has handled the season. She made it clear that she would not be willing to tolerate a repeat of what the team endured this year. She reportedly stressed that Chicago needed to secure not just decent players but great players, calling it a non-negotiable part of the offseason. She added that she wanted to play alongside the best talent available and that she would personally do everything within her ability to help bring those players to the Sky. Reese emphasized that the upcoming offseason would be absolutely crucial, and she urged the team's leadership to make sure they attracted the best possible additions so that the mistakes of the current year would not be repeated. Her insistence did not stop there. Reese was also quoted as saying that she intended to be very vocal with management about what the team required and about the kind of roster she hoped to see moving forward. In other words, the 22-year-old is determined to make her voice heard as the organization shapes its future. On the court, Reese has continued to produce at a high level despite the disappointing team results and her own injury setbacks. She is currently averaging 14.6 points per game while pulling down 12.6 rebounds per outing. Though she has missed 10 of the team's 39 games due to injury, her scoring has improved compared to her rookie campaign. Her rebounding numbers, while still among the league's best, have dipped slightly from the 13.1 average she posted last year. Reese nevertheless leads Chicago in both points and rebounds, while also sharing the team lead in assists with Ariel Atkins at 3.7 per game. Her frontcourt partner, Camila Cardozo, is also in her second season and is contributing 13.3 points and 8.4 rebounds per contest. Yet even with their production, Chicago has struggled to compete consistently, pointing again to the need for roster upgrades. The Sky will close out their season with Wednesday's home matchup against the Connecticut Sun before hitting the road for 3 straight games, 1 in Indiana and 2 in Las Vegas, before returning home on September 11 to finish against the New York Liberty. What the franchise decides to do in the offseason remains uncertain. However, given Reese's firm stance and the team's glaring need for improvement, it seems inevitable that the Sky will have to pursue top-tier free agents and make the most of what could be a high draft pick. If they succeed, the rebuilding process could accelerate. If not, frustration from both players and fans may continue to mount. Ultimately, Reese's public demands signal a shift in player power for the Sky. Chicago can no longer afford to drift at the bottom of the standings while one of its brightest young stars grows restless. If management fails to act decisively, the franchise risks not only another lost season but also the possibility of losing the faith of the very player who is supposed to lead them into a new era.